Today on Rappler. The Department of Agriculture declares a food security emergency to address increasing rice prices. Philippine Ambassador to the U.S. Babe Romualdez says China tapped his phone on multiple occasions. The Supreme Court punishes a judge due to the delay of the case of former Senator Laila de Lima. Meteor Garden star Barbie Hsu passed away at age 48. And Beyoncé leads the winners of the 67th Annual Grammy Awards. The Department of Agriculture declares a food security emergency on rice. This after the National Price Coordinating Council reports an unusual increase in rice prices despite tariff reductions and declining global prices. Agriculture Secretary Francisco Chu Laurel says, quote, "This emergency declaration allows us to release rice buffer stocks held by the National Food Authority to stabilize prices and ensure that rice, a staple food for millions of Filipinos, remains accessible to consumers." The NFA also needs to clear its warehouses, which currently hold 300,000 metric tons of rice, in time for the harvest season. The declaration, issued through Department Circular No. 3, will remain in effect until Laurel lifts the declaration. The DA chief can declare a food security emergency based on NPCC's recommendation under the amended Agricultural Tariffication Act. Philippine Ambassador to the United States Jose Manuel Romualdez says China tapped his phone a number of times already. Romualdez says he joked with the Chinese ambassador to the Philippines, Wang Zilian, saying he has to stop doing this because he can't afford to keep buying new phones. Recalling his conversation with Zilian, he says the Chinese ambassador just, quote, laughed it off.
The cyber security is a major problem right now in the Philippines.
Yeah.
And it's just, I guess it's just something that we have to live with for now, but we have to fight back.
Yeah.
In the sense that we cannot allow this to just go unchecked.
Asked about Romualdez's statement, Wang says they've, quote, never touched upon the so-called Chinese hacking issue. The Supreme Court reprimands and fines a judge due to the delay in former Senator Laila de Lima's case. The Supreme Court finds Muntinlupa Regional Trial Court presiding judge Romeo Buenaventura guilty of misconduct for violating the new Code of Judicial Conduct and imposed an 18,000 peso fine. He was also found guilty of simple neglect of duty and fined another 18,000 pesos. Buenaventura handled one of de Lima's 3 drug cases filed during former President Rodrigo Duterte's administration. These cases were eventually dismissed by various courts, with de Lima being granted bail in November 2023 before the last dismissal. Buenaventura initially denied de Lima's bail petition, including her appeal. He later withdrew from the case after a motion to inhibit was filed by one of de Lima's co-accused. The motion argued that Buenaventura's brother, Erwin Buenaventura, was the lawyer who assisted co-accused Ronnie Dayan in drafting an affidavit, which Dayan later testified had been coerced. The SC says that Buenaventura's connection to Dayan puts him in violation of Canon 4, Section 4 of the new code, which says judges shall not participate in cases where their family represents a litigant. Taiwanese actress Barbie Hsu passed away due to pneumonia, her family confirmed to Taiwanese media on Monday, February 3. She was 48. Hsu died after contracting influenza during a trip to Japan over the Lunar New Year holidays, which later developed into pneumonia. Her sister says in a statement, quote, "I was grateful to be her sister in this life and that we got to care for and spend time with each other. I will always be grateful to her and miss her." She leaves behind her 10-year-old daughter, 8-year-old son, and husband, South Korean DJ Koo Jun-yup. Hsu is famous for her role as Dong Sang-chai in the 2001 series Meteor Garden. She is known as Big S in Taiwanese showbiz and also starred in Meteor Garden 2. Hsu also appeared in the series Eternity, a Chinese Ghost Story in 2003, and Summer's Desire in 2010, as well as film Silk in 2006 and Croczilla and Motorway in 2012. Beyoncé wins the Grammy Award for Best Country Album and Album of the Year on Monday, February 3 for her Cowboy Carter album. For other categories, Chappell Roan wins Best New Artist. Kendrick Lamar wins 4 awards for his song Not Like Us, including Record of the Year, Song of the Year, Best Rap Performance, and Best Rap Song. Sabrina Carpenter took home 2 awards in the Pop category, Best Pop Vocal Album for Short and Sweet, and Best Pop Solo Performance for Espresso. Lady Gaga and Bruno Mars bagged Best Pop Duo/Group Performance for their hit song Die With a Smile. In the R&B category, Money Long wins Best R&B Performance for Made For Me, and SZA earns Best R&B Song for Saturn, while Chris Brown wins Best R&B Album for 11:11. Grammy winners are selected by the 13,000 members of the Recording Academy. And that's today's wrap. I'm Kara Oliver. Thank you for watching. Click the link below for the full story. Follow us on Rappler's YouTube, Facebook, X, Instagram, and TikTok.